Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we dissect corporate filings so you don't have to. Today we're diving into a report that's less about big profits and more about a boardroom reshuffle. It's like when you're playing musical chairs, but instead of a chair, it's an independent director. Scrollers of report, date, TATSF earliest event reported, March 25, 2020, 5:20. We're looking at a Form 8K filed by ArrowMark Financial in late March of 2025. This form isn't about earnings or sales figures, it's about a significant change in the company's board of directors, specifically a problem with their audit committee. The main point of this report is that ArrowMark Financial received a notification from NASDAQ. This notification says they are not meeting one of NASDAQ's requirements for listed companies. It all stems from a recent sad event. Scroll Mr. Michael Stolper, who was an independent carrying director scroll for the company's report, tells us that Mr. Michael Stolper, an independent director and a member of their audit committee, passed away around late March of 2025. This is where the trouble begins. Scroll audit committee composition. ACT requirement of 3 independent directors. Scroll NASDAQ requires listed companies to have at least 3 independent directors on their audit committee. An audit committee is like the financial watchdog of the company, ensuring everything is above board. Because of Mr. Stolper's passing, ArrowMark only has 2 independent directors on their audit committee. Fortunately, NASDAQ isn't immediately kicking ArrowMark off the exchange. They're giving them what's called a cure period. This is basically a grace period to fix the problem. Scroll next, annual shareholders or meeting or March 21, 2026. Scroll FCO. Mark has until their next annual shareholders meeting or until March 21, 26, whichever comes first, to find a new independent director. However, if their next shareholder meeting is before September 17, 2025, then they must be in compliance by that September date. It seems the company was prepared for this notification. Their nominating and governance committee is already looking for a suitable candidate to join the board and meet the independence requirements for the audit committee. ArrowMark seems confident they'll find someone before the September deadline. They are actively searching for a new independent director to fill the vacant spot on the audit committee. The report is signed off by Patrick J. Farrell, the Chief Financial Officer, as of late March 2025. This confirms the accuracy of the information provided. Now, let's take a step back and consider what this all means for ArrowMark Financial. This isn't about massive profits or losses. It's about governance, which is how a company is run and overseen. The situation is like a temporary setback. The loss of a board member is always a challenge. The good news is that NASDAQ is giving them time to fix it, and the company is already on the case. One potential risk is that they might struggle to find a suitable candidate in time. Finding someone who is both qualified and independent can be tricky. If they miss the deadline, they could face delisting from NASDAQ, which would make it harder to trade their stock. However, the company is already looking for a replacement, and there's no reason to believe they won't find someone in time. If they manage to appoint a new independent director before September, this whole situation will be resolved quickly. Overall, this situation is not a huge red flag for ArrowMark Financial. It's more of an administrative challenge they need to address. As long as they find a suitable replacement for Mr. Stolper in a timely manner, they should be able to maintain their listing on NASDAQ and continue with their business as usual. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, give us a like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more corporate decoder insights.